After combining for 30 points and 10 assists in a pair of wins for the number 1 ranked UConn Huskies, Cam Spencer is our Fox Sports Army National Guard of the Week.
5 on the clock. Spencer. Handshake more. Spencer! A dagger three!
Cam Spencer, congratulations first off, and congrats to your team. 5 consecutive weeks that you and the UConn Huskies have been ranked number 1 in America. Describe the vibe in stores and what it's been like to join the reigning national champions.
Yeah, the vibes are great. We've been on a little bit of a roll right now, but, we're just sticking to the process of, taking it game by game and, not doing anything different than what we have been doing. So, it's a great team and a great coaching staff to be a part of, and I'm really just honored to be a part of it right now.
Your journey's amazing, man. You start your career at Loyola, Maryland. You end up at Rutgers. Now you're playing for the number 1 team in the country. Go back to Loyola, Maryland, coming out of high school, when you weren't all over the headlines and you weren't some 4 or 5 star recruit. You didn't have stars attached to your name at all. When you think about that part of your journey, how was that so key to your roots to now getting to where you are now, at the top of the mountain?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of it. I kind of still try to play with that chip on my shoulder that, I only had 1 college offer coming out of high school. And, I kind of take pride in that, knowing that, nobody really wanted me. So, like I said, I try to play with that, just the chip on my shoulder that, there was a time where, nobody wanted me to be a part of their team. So, as a competitor, that fires me up. And, I'm in a great spot right now at UConn and love everything about it. So, I'm really just happy to end my career here.
And you're playing for a coach who has a chip on his shoulder day in and day out. How much is there a parallel, a similarity that you've gotten in touch with between you and Coach Danny Hurley?
Yeah, I think we're very similar. We're just super competitive, super fiery, very intense guys who just want to win, and, we hate to lose. So, it's so easy coming to practice every day knowing that, he's leading the group that we have. And, as a player, you just want to leave it all out there on the floor for somebody like that. So I have so much respect for Coach Hurley, and, I'm so grateful for the opportunity that he gave me.
Now, I got to ask you this. Over the weekend, you guys are down at Georgetown. You win the game. Final score is 89-64. The game wasn't in doubt. But when you're up 20 points in this game, or in and around that, in the second half, Coach Hurley calls a timeout, and he is into you guys. What's he saying there, and what's that like when you're up that big and yet you're still getting coached that hard?
Yeah, he was mad. It was the transition defense play, where not all 5 guys were really sprinting back as hard as they could have, and, being a part of the ball screen defense. So, that's a part of the winning standard that we have here. And, every possession matters. So it doesn't matter where you're playing or who you're playing, because come March Madness and later down the season, every possession is going to matter. So, I appreciate the standard that he holds us to.
You've got a microwave shot. How many threes consecutively have you made in your career, whether it be in a game or just shooting around in a gym?
I don't really count. I mean, maybe sometimes where, you're shooting consecutively for minutes at a time, you might get hot and kind of have an idea of what number you're at. But, I don't know. I like to make them all, and, the misses, I remember the misses more than I do the makes. So still trying to get better.
Yeah, you've got this old school competitive nature that I love. I want you to tell this story to the country, to those who haven't heard it. On first night, which is UConn's special season tip-off event, you're in a three-point shooting contest, and you did not come up on the winning end. It's been reported that you didn't talk to anybody the rest of the night. Is that true?
That is correct, and you get my competitive fire going right now, bringing it up. You know, it was 2-on-2. Alec Caravan did get the win. They beat us fair and square, but you know, I'm open to a rematch anytime. But yeah, I was not happy and still not happy that we lost. So you know, I'm open to a rematch anytime.
The question is, will Caravan be willing to take you up on the rematch, or will he be afraid?
That's up to him. I've talked to him about it. The thing is, when we win that next one, then we'll have to do best out of 3. So we just keep playing until our team wins, pretty much.
Caravan is wired the same way. Alex Caravan is wired very similarly, and maybe in a way, Cam, that shows why you guys are number 1 in the country right now, because it feels like that competitive nature is present across the board.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Alex is a competitive kid, and honestly, the whole team is. You know, we want to win every time we step on the floor, and you don't want to just win. You really want to dominate the game and play to the level that you're capable of. Which, you know, I don't think we played our best basketball yet. I still think we have a lot of ways to get better. We're in a good spot right now, but you know, we want to continue to win and keep going.
I'd be remiss to not ask you, for those who might be familiar, for those who don't know. Of course, your older brother, Pat, was the best lacrosse player in America, winner of the Tewaaraton Award, also played some hoops. I'm curious, what's your head-to-head all-time against your brother, Pat, on the hardwood?
I'm competitive, but, you know, I'm realistic. He's got 4 years on me, so there was a lot of losing growing up to him. I think that's where I get a lot of my fire from, you know, just losing that much to him growing up as a kid. I have a younger brother as well, so I just always wanted to beat him. So I think he's got the all-time series on me, but, you know, we have some great competitive battles back at home, but, you know, I have so much to thank him for as an older brother, so really appreciative of him and happy that he's doing so well.
The Connecticut Huskies are 22-2 on the season. Why can a repeat national championship be possible in the basketball capital of the world?
Yeah, I think we have the team to do it. I think a big part is, you know, having a lot of those key pieces from last year's team coming back, who have that championship DNA, as Coach Hurley says. So, you know, like I said, I don't think we've reached our best basketball yet, but I think we can definitely get it done.
You've got DePaul Wednesday night, but then Cam Spencer. You guys will face number 4 Marquette. First meeting between the Huskies and Golden Eagles this season. Saturday, 3 Eastern time on Fox. You've got another game before that, so I'm not going to ask you about the matchup with Marquette. All I want to know is this. To someone who would have never stepped foot inside Gamble Pavilion for a game like that before, how would you describe what the atmosphere is at Gamble for something like a top 5, top 10 showdown?
Unbelievable. You know, I think it'll be one of the loudest arenas that you'll play in or that you'll be in. You know, obviously there'll be a buzz going around for that game. You know, we're focused on DePaul right now, but you know, Marquette's playing very well, and you know, I think it'll be a great battle on Saturday against them.
And we can't wait for it when Cam Spencer and his Huskies meet Marquette in a top 5 showdown on Fox Saturday. For right now, though, we celebrate Cam Spencer, the Fox Sports Army National Guard of the Week, having a fantastic season, a Big East Player of the Year candidate. Cam, congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.